What's up, friends? How's your day going? Hope you're ready to get some joint strength training in. This is Kinstretch. We're going to start with our cars in 90/90 / quadruped. And then we are going to do some stuff in side lying, base position, open kneel, and half kneeling. So if you need a pillow or anything to prop under your knee, or you can just roll up a shirt or a towel, definitely go grab that now. Otherwise, I don't think we have too many props needed. So let's pop into 90/90. You might need to sit on a pillow if you have some pinching in that back hip. If your knee is up super high in the front, you can place something underneath there. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and we'll go 3 times around with the neck. Try and draw a big circle. Then you're going to reverse. One more. Oh, nice. Nice and crunchy. Let's get the watch going, guys. So I have my right leg forward. I'm going to still kind of post up with my right arm. Left arm comes straight out. I'm going to do shoulder blades. Make a nice circle just with the shoulder blade. Doesn't have to be too big. Reverse. Good. Cross your arms. I'm going to flex forward, rotate towards that back leg, extend, rotate towards front leg. So we're hitting the T-spine, but it is going to be a much smaller circle than if you're standing. Although if 90/90 is not accessible to you, you can still always do your cars standing. Reverse, go other way. Still post up with that right arm. Left arm, make a light fist. We're going to go shoulders. So bring bicep across the face, past the ear, rotate. If you need to cut off your circle, just do that. Don't push past pain. Go 2. Sit up nice and tall. Go 3. Rotate. Reverse. Rotate. Good. Still keep that fist. We're going to go elbows. So keep your elbow glued to your body. Extend, rotate, flex. So my shoulder shouldn't be moving, just my forearm. Reverse. Hand facing out. Good. Block with your other hand. So now don't let your forearm turn over, just move through the wrist. Reverse. Awesome. Before we switch sides, let's go trail leg. Come down onto your elbow. You're going to lift up, and we're going to go ankle circles. reverse, good. All right, now let's switch to the other side. All right, so make sure you're pretty strict with your 90-degree angles with your front and back leg. Sit up nice and tall, drop the chin, 3 times around the neck again. Reverse. All right, hopefully you guys can't hear all my cracking. Right arm straight out. Gonna go shoulder blade. Try to keep the elbow straight. Reverse directions. Good. Cross the arms, flex forward, rotate towards that back leg, extend shoulders back, rotate, flex through. Much harder than standing. Reverse. Got to work to keep that front leg down. Good. Keep posting up with that left arm so you can sit up nice and straight. Right side, we're going to make a fist. Come across the body. Rotate. Reverse. Rotate. Past the ear, past the face. 2 more at your own pace. Try to carve out whatever shoulder range you have today. One more. Elbows, still keep that fist. Come down, rotate. Keep the shoulder out of it, just rotating through the forearm. Reverse. Good. Block with your other hand. Circles with the wrist. Don't let that forearm turn over. Bottom of your forearm should be facing the ceiling the whole time. Reverse directions. Whew. All right, let's go that trail leg. Come down onto your elbow. Let me scoot this way. There we go. And lift the trail leg. Give me 3 ankle circles. Reverse. Good. I want you to transition into quadruped. So we're going to come up onto hands, knees, feet. So we still have spine, hips, and knees. So let's go knees first. You're going to drive heel towards the ceiling. Try and keep this angle, and you're only bending and straightening your knee. So I'm going to turn my foot out, extend my leg, turn my foot in, flex. Turn my foot out, extend, turn my foot in, flex. Reverse, start with foot in, extend, foot out, flex. You don't have to extend all the way, so there's still a soft bend in the knee, even at the end here. Switch sides, drive it up, turn that foot out, extend, in, flex. Reverse. Good. Go first side, we're going to go hips. So squeeze heel towards your butt. Try and draw a circle with the knee. Trying to move the hip through its full range. Trying as much as I can to keep my lower back out of it. Reverse. Trying to keep that angle the same in terms of how bent my leg is. Once the knee starts to straighten, kind of lose that tension. Other side. Reverse. Try to just isolate the hip. Keep your elbows straight. Don't let your elbows be your hip. Good, we'll shake out the wrists for a sec. And then we're going to do a quick global flexion and extension for the spine. So start relatively neutral, and we're going to tuck that tailbone under, start to roll up the back. Drop the head, keep your head tucked, extend with the lower back, drop belly button towards the floor. Roll it up to the head, head up, tuck lower back. Keep head down, extend, starting with lower back. Tuck. I'm really trying to segment the spine one piece at a time. Last time, come into extension. Alrighty. Whew. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of control first. So you're going to drop down onto your side. And my back leg is going to be straight. My front leg is bent at 90 degrees. I'm going to be on my elbow here. And we're going to try and find what the passive range is for ER. So however high you can pull this up with assistance is going to be your passive range. And we are going to try and let go and keep it in this same spot. So if I let go and this happens, that means there's a huge gap between my active and passive range, which I do not want. So we're going to do a couple 3-second holds. So I'm going to pull this passively, then we're going to let go. 3, 2, 1. Try and pull it back into that stretch. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Got a little pop there. Come back into the stretch. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Come back into the stretch. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Back into the stretch. Let go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do one final hold. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Whew. All right. We're going to go same thing. But now that leg that was just in front, so that was my right leg, sorry. I'm going to straighten it out and cross my left leg over top. If you want to come all the way down, you can also be here. If you need a little bit more range accessible to you. So from here, we're going to lift that bottom leg. So I'm using the same leg. Now I'm working my adductor, so my inner thigh muscles. I'm just going to lift, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you want to make that harder, you would come up either onto your elbow. It's going to be a little harder to lift. Or you could come all the way straight arm. It's going to be harder to lift now because I'm really changing this angle. So we really want to find that angle that we're barely coming off the floor and work from there. Okay? And just to get a little more time in side lying, you're going to come down. You can either rest your head on a yoga block or sometimes just your own arm works. I'm going to keep my knees about 90 degrees. And we're just going to hit some shoulder cars here with the top arm. So these will feel a little bit different. You have to be careful of gravity kind of yanking your arm when you come into these rotational aspects. Let's go one more. Good. All right, we're going to go same thing, other side. Let me just move my mic here so I don't lose you guys. So I'm going to be side lying. Now I'm going to work my left leg. So left leg is in front, bent at 90 degrees. Right leg is straight. I did use that straight leg to help irradiate. So if you guys were on Table Talk this week, we talked about using irradiation, so creating tension to kind of funnel force to a certain part of your body. So even though I'm lifting this leg, I'm driving into the floor as hard as I can with that back leg, trying to keep tense on my upper body. So everything is working together. So we're going to find this passive hold here. I know I have a little less on the left. So we're going to inhale, let go. 3, 2, 1. Come into the stretch again. Let go. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, switch legs. Still working the same leg. Now that left leg is straight. And again, find your position if you want to anchor on that front leg where you can lift just a little bit. So I might want to come down onto this elbow again. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get a little more time in the position. Knees up at 90 degrees. Top arm, we're going to go 5 shoulder cars. Reverse, rotate. I'm going to hit that bell. Come down a little bit. Try not to let gravity yank your arm down. Let's go 2 more. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to transfer into something called open kneel. So if you would like to use something for your knee, I might even just grab a yoga block because it's right here. But what we're going to do is have one knee on the block and my other leg is open. So it's out to the side, similar to one of the steps of the Turkish get-up. In contrast to half kneeling, which just means your knee is right in front of you as if you're about to stand up. So we have it out to the side. And we're going to work some ankle pales rails in open kneel. So in order to work my ankle, I'm going to drive my weight forward. So I'm pushing those knees over toes. And I want to try and go as far as my ankle will let me, keeping my heel on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to come into that stretch. And we're going to work some pales rails here. So I'm going to start driving through my toes, 20% effort, 40%, 60%, 80, Greatest effort. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay where you are. Try to pull those toes up. Pull 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So that is a much different demand on the ankle than when it's straight in front of us, because this also requires rotation from the knee when we are out to the side like this. So you might not be able to get as deep into the stretch if you have some restrictions on the knee as well, but just give it a go. All right, so we're gonna switch. No, let's stay on that same side because we just worked it. And we're gonna do some kinetic stretching, which essentially is pulling ourselves down into the stretch. So we're gonna pull down using this muscle on the back of the thigh, so the hamstrings. And then we're gonna press out through our toes, try and activate the quads. Thought I heard a bug. Okay. So we're gonna pull in and press out. We're trying to leave everything else out of it and only isolate that area. So I'm gonna pull and almost like drag my heel, or the intention is to drag my heel towards the block. So I'm gonna pull into this as far as I can and then press out through my toes. So I'll light up the quads more. Let's try 10. Pull in, so we have eccentric control. Press out. 2. Keep that heel down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. All right, we're going to do same thing other side. So I'm going to set up an open kneel and try and find the range for my ankle, whatever my ankle is going to allow. So from here, we're going to start ramping up our tension, driving down through the toes, 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%. Greatest effort, keep that heel down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in position. Try to pull your toes up. Pull 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's intense. All right, same thing. Kinetic stretching, 10 reps. Trying to pull that heel towards the block and then press out with the toes. So I'm going to pull into it, light up all this stuff, press out through my toes. I should feel more in my quads. 1, 2. Try and keep that eccentric control, come into it slowly. Press out, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. Keep that heel down. 'Good. All right, we're going to do a little challenge similar to last week. We're going to try the split squat challenge. So you can either have your foot on the floor, that's going to be the hardest option. If you have a higher box or a chair, you can definitely start there. I'm going to try and place my foot on the block here, and we're doing like a very long open lunge, and the goal is to try and get your hamstring to touch your calf. So if you need to elevate your leg higher, definitely do that. So I'm going to come down into this stretch. Whoops, got to make more room here. There we go. And then I'm going to, same thing, drive out through my toes. We're going to try and go for 8. 1 more. Good. All right, we're going to switch sides. So it's a lot of demand on that front leg for the ankle and knee, and a lot of demand on the back leg for the hip extension. All right. Let's come into this. Whew. Oh, that burns. It burns, guys. Okay, keep your block if you would like, which I would recommend. And then you can either use your couch or a piece of furniture. I'm going to use this box. But we're going to work some knee flexion, which is definitely going to be cramp city. It's just how it goes. Whew. If you have 2 dowels or a broomstick, it can be helpful just for creating more tension. If you don't, you can always just try to balance with your hands together. So we're going to do some Pails Rails for knee flexion. So what I'm going to do there, some people call this the couch stretch, but you're going to set up in a stretch position. So if you don't have any sticks, you can still just try to balance here, and this is fine. If you have sticks, it can sometimes create a little more tension here. So what I'm looking for is a decent stretch in my quad. And we're gonna do Pales rails for knee flexion. So the Pales effort, I'm driving the top of my foot into the box or your couch. Rails, I'm gonna try and squeeze my heel closer to my butt. Probably gonna cramp. All right, so I'm gonna start ramping up, driving that foot down, 20% effort, 40%, 60%, 80%, greatest effort drive, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rails, try to pull, heel towards your butt. Pull 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see if I can get up. All right. Step 1. All right, we're going to line up the other side. So you're going to try and find that stretch position. Once you find it, just take 5 breaths. All right, Pales. Start driving top of your foot into the box. 20%, 40%, 60, 80. Greatest effort, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rails, try to pull heel towards your butt. Pull 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Okay. It's a little nauseating, but it's okay. All right, we're going to go back to your first leg, and we're going to do passive range lift-offs. So what you want to do, if you can't make your box shorter, you're going to want to come away from it so the angle is not so intense. I can make this shorter, but for the sake of kind of showing you guys, we'll just change the angle here. Okay, so I'm still going to have my knee on. Oops. Beep. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So I'm changing the angle. This stretch is not quite as intense as you can tell. Before I was really backed up close to the box. So we're going to do lift off. So I'm going to try and just lift off the box a tiny bit. We're going to try 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somehow I did not cramp, but the left one is always the one that does the cramping. All right, switch sides. Get set here. Find that place where you can just barely lift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's right on the edge, guys. Okay. We're gonna do a little challenge. We're gonna go back to that first leg, and I want you to come pretty close to that initial stretched position. So I'm gonna be here, and we're gonna do some T-spine cars. So cross those arms, flex, rotate, extend. There's a lot going on in that hip. Reverse directions, give me 5 more. Awesome. Switch legs. Try and find that stretch again. Flex, rotate, extend, rotate. Require some core engagement to stay balanced. Reverse, give me 5 more. Oh no. 2 more. Alrighty, hopefully the quads are feeling good. That was intense, guys. But we had some different base positions that we worked in today than some of our standard ones, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Drop me a comment when you finish class. Let me know how it went, and we will see you next time. Bye.